Hello there, and I hope you are doing well. Here's a quick guide on how to complete the Sepulcher Lost Sector solo and flawless on expert difficulty. Timestamps are in the description below. This sector can be found in the Throne World. Spawn in a quagmire and drive through the center towards the city. The road in the middle of the city will take you into the fluorescent canal area. Once you enter it, look towards the pillars on your left. Underneath them will be the entrance to the Lost Sector. If the flag is locked or if it isn't there, you will first need to complete the sector normally in order to unlock the higher difficulties. This sector contains unstops and barriers. The threat is solar and there is 1 solar and 2 arc shields within the sector. During the recording of this video, the surges were stasis and void. That might be different for you. The surges are on weekly rotation, so always double check where surges are and match your subclass or weapons to the same element to deal extra damage. Moving on to loadouts. Around the sector and all 3 characters and these are the loadouts I used. I ran Warlock Prismatic with Song of Flame, Hunter Void with Mobius Quiver, and Titan Solo with Hammer of Soul. For barriers I used Arbalist, Hungjury, and Voltile rounds on my machine gun. Whilst for unstops I ran Riptide, Leviathan's Breath, and the Battler. In addition, the Warlock Stasis turrets and Riptide can stun the unstops and freeze barriers. Now you do not need the same loadouts as me. As long as you have something to stun the champions with, you are ready to run it. This is where you can see a variety across the board to show you that you can complete the sector with anything you want and whatever you're comfortable with. Use the same loadouts or mix and match, your choice. Now onto mods, starting with a class item. Run any of the mods to help reduce your ability recharge timers when using different abilities. You could also run the mods proximity ward and heavy finisher to get your health back along with an overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run mods to help with your ability regen when picking up orbs of power. You could also run scavenger mods to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. For your chest armor, run a concussive dampener to help reduce incoming damage from grenades. The threat is solar, so definitely have a resist mod because incoming solar damage is increased by 25%. If you have room, run an arc resist mod as that is the second most common damage type. On gauntlets, run any mods that boost your ability regen or help create orbs of power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a heavy armor finder mod on, along some ashes assets to get a super back on grenade kills or siphon mods for making orbs of power. This is what I used, so either copy it or use it as a template to make your own. Once again, you do not need the same weapons, armor, subclasses, or even mods as me to complete this lost sector. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. The strategy I'm going to show you can work on all 3 classes. Once you spawn in, there will be a couple of ads in front of you. Killing one will cause the rest to run into the room on your right side. The next area will have ads spawning on the top left and right sides. On one side will be a wizard and the other will have a barrier. In between them will be acolytes running back and forth. Just stay within this hallway and focus on clearing out the acolytes first as the grenades are the main threat. At any point, if they throw their grenades towards you, just fall back through the hallway to avoid them. Once they are cleared, kill the witch, followed by the barrier by using the sides of the hallway to block the opposite side's view range. When they are both disposed of, you will have a Lightbearer wizard spawn in the middle. You have around 10 seconds before it launches its super. Also remember to kill the ghost once you kill the wizard. As soon as the door opens, run down the stairs and throw a grenade or use your heavy on the next part of the hallway. Inside will be some acolytes and a barrier champ. The idea is to damage it enough so that it stays, and they can stun it before it decides to retreat into the next area. Otherwise you will need to chase it down into the next area and stay at the front without going down the stairs like this. You want to kill the barrier before going down the stairs because it will spawn in the next wave of enemies. Amongst those enemies will be an ogre, an Unstop champ, a Lightbearer acolyte, and a bunch of ads. The ogres will eventually make their way to you, whilst the acolyte and a Lightbearer will stay in the middle. Focus on the ogre and Unstop by using the doorway for cover. Every so often some thralls will rush you, so be careful when using explosive weapons. Then you will need to deal with a Lightbearer. Their super is really annoying because each time they launch it, they jump out of the way. Simply shoot the Lightbearer, and then when you see its super, hide behind the doorway. Once the shot lands, re-emerge, shoot, hide, etc. until it dies, and remember to kill the ghost. You will need to kill the remaining ads within the area, otherwise the door at the back of the room will remain closed. You are now in the boss area. To begin with, you want to clear out all the thrall worshipping in the middle. Simply aggro them and throw a lingering grenade to dispose of the vast majority of them. Now the boss will rush you along with any other ads in the room. The safest location is back through the entrance and wait for the ads to rotate to you. Among them will be an arc shielded knight that can rush you, but otherwise the vast majority of the ads will stay within the boss area. Just stay here sniping at them as they all rotate to you. Among these enemies will also be a barrier champ, which will usually be hiding on the left side of the room if you're facing the back altar. You can kill it before or after you kill the boss to get the platinum. Then just focus on lowering down the boss's health. Each time you lower his health by a little bit, some more ads will spawn in. So clear out the enemies, lower the health, clear out more enemies until it dies. And there you have it, that is how you complete the Sepulcher Lost Sector solo and flawlessly on expert difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.